because a company from outside had also brought in trucks to compete with these poor diaspora, Sierra Leonean diaspora. You see, we need to manage that process so we don't create conflicts around this. If Sierra Leoneans have come together, and I'm sure there are a lot of Sierra Leoneans here that would want to get involved in their own country to make sure they get part of the benefits of their natural resources. It is incumbent on those companies to support that process. So, I want to crave the indulgence of London Mine in Africa Minerals to begin to look towards that direction. It's not about saying there is no capacity. It's about how do you quickly build up the capacity. It's beneficial for you. It brings down your overheads. It's much cheaper to engage locals in some of these activities than to bring in a caseload of expatriates.
What are our incentive levels? Can we give more incentives such that we'll be able to attract more businesses? Could we, for example, put together the accumulated tax incentives and ask the right questions? What impact are they delivering? On the flip side of it, there is a need to take a look at the amount of taxes being paid by all of these agro-businesses and ask, well, hang on a minute, what if production commences? What could be the cumulative impact on the economy? How many Sierra Leoneans have they employed?
I'm here at the Sierra Leone Investment Show. I'm here with
Adam Spangura.
So Adam Spangura, what do you think of the whole Sierra Leone Investment Forum?
Well, the forum has been successful, as you can see by the number of attendees and interest that's been shown so far. But as a Sierra Leonean in particular, I was quite pleased listening to the Minister of Finance when he spoke about the diaspora bubble, because that's one particular area I'm quite interested in, because I've written a project about it when some of us have been pushing very hard to get our government's attention into that area. So listening to the ministers talking about that, it makes me feel like doing something even more for me. Of course, with the number of information that have come out, it's been not only educative but quite interesting also. Because when you're listening to the CEO of Sleeper doing his presentation, you will know that he knows exactly what he's talking about. And every one of us, in my table, we were quite pleased, like I said to you. So far so good as a Sierra Leonean. Of course, I want to see my country do good. These are the sort of things that gets us involved into the activities of my country.
Very vindicative, inspiring speeches and presenting concrete business cases. I think that's very, very important to see speakers from different angles talking about the investment potentials in Sierra Leone. So I'm very much impressed. We are trying to organize a similar investment forum in Holland, in collaboration with Sleeper. So to come here today and to see the way the setting and the organization of the entire thing is very inspirational. So I hope by the time we are in Holland to organize similar thing that we actually replicate what the good things about these things will be.
In as much as you saw it from the PowerPoint presentation, you now have the opportunity to see it visually, and also you'll see endorsements from some of the investors in Sierra Leone, how the climate is conducive for them and how they are carrying on with their operation.
I just want to find out, what are your personal opinion about the forum and what do you think? Is it a good idea, what they're doing, the projects they're trying to bring up?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I mean, I've never, as I said, it's my first time in this type of forum, and it opened my eyes into a lot of things about Sierra Leone. I'm a Sierra Leonean, but I've lived here for over 20 odd years. So it was good, just to sit here and just gather a lot of information and a lot of improvement as a Sierra Leonean. It's good for me to know, and then I've got a lot of things I'll have to go back and put together.
I just came back about 4 weeks ago, set up a company in Sierra Leone called Vehicle Testing Sierra Leone Limited. is what I intend to do is to take the MOT system to Sierra Leone to check our vehicles, to save the lives of the ordinary people in Sierra Leone. So at present, I went there with my partners. We've set up the company, we've opened the bank account. Our slight impediment is finance. But again, it's a 3-1.